What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great and lovely day. Before we do start the video, I would like to apologize for not posting. I think the last time I posted was 2 weeks ago, which I kind of been busy. I'll explain more. Well, one of the reasons why is because, as you guys see by the title and thumbnail of this video. But also, before we do continue into the video, if you guys could do me a favor and leave a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. I noticed that most of my views come from people that aren't subscribed, so if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the car. Well, not literally right now for me. I'm actually going to the gym right now, but you guys are gonna be right now. So I got the car pretty cheap, and as you guys can see, it has a quarter intake and it has a strut tower bar. The strut tower bar is missing some nuts on there, which I am gonna eventually fix or add. And then in the trunk we also have the other piece of the quarter intake. I just don't have it installed in the front because we're missing a bolt that goes onto that holds it down. And then the guy also threw in a rear sway bar for free, as well as some shocks that you guys are gonna see right now. And I think, oh yeah, and the bike rack that we have, I have some pieces in the trunk, then the other piece I have on the roof, which I'm gonna go ahead and take that bike rack off and sell it. So yeah, guys, I went ahead and bought me a Mini Cooper S. Oh my god, it's so hot. Honestly, from all Mini Coopers, this one is my favorite. This is the first generation. I'm not sure, but I think it's an R53. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure, or not sure, but I don't really know much on minis because I never really looked into it, but I did kind of like them. And then as far as the engine, I'm not gonna really put much money into it. The only reason why I got this car is for a daily, so that's the only reason why I'm not gonna put that much money. Now don't worry, we still have the Mustang. As you guys can see, it is right over there in the back. It just needs a little maintenance. So when I bought the car, a little quick story, when I bought the Mustang, the radiator fan was on direct, and I honestly left it like that. But then about 2 weeks ago, I took it to the shop so they could fix it and make it work like stock, so where the fan turns on when it reaches the temperature and whatnot. But basically what it needed is a new radiator. Apparently I didn't know, but the 3-valve, at least mine's, the radiator fan has a relay on it. So I guess the previous owner, I don't know what happened or how it happened, but I guess the relay on that radiator fan burnt, so that's why I wasn't turning it on. And now it actually turns on. It turns on when the car heats up and everything. The only problem is that the car right now is heating up whenever I go highway speed, so 50 miles or above. Why? I don't know. So right now I'm waiting for the shop to clear out some space so I could go drop it off, and the guy could check out why it's heating up. So for right now, I'm stuck driving the Mini. I can't drive the Mustang unless I go somewhere close, like the gym or somewhere that distance. Let me go ahead and show you guys the interior real quick. So this is the interior. Honestly, from the Mini Coopers, this one's my favorite interior. The only reason is because of the button layout and whatnot. And I also like the cutter that all of this gets when you turn on the headlights or the running lights. You guys can see is orange. You can't really see, but at night it looks better. So this one is specifically a 2005 Mini Cooper S. For some reason I thought all the Mini Coopers came with it, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, nor does it have the heated seats, but it does have aux cord. Let me go ahead and show you guys the rest real quick before I even continue. Try to give you guys a quick view because I'm in the car right now, and it also has a sunroof. So anyways, like I was saying, it is a 6-speed manual. You guys know I wouldn't get any automatic. And then the heated seats would be right here. But then here we have the the aux cord actually comes back here. Let me see if I can focus it. There's actually that wire right there. Originally, it was just that aux cord, and I was wondering like what it was because it looked too small. Like the outlet looked too small for it to be like a normal aux cord. So I went home and I got me an aux cord and I plugged it in and it worked. And it was just a temporary. What I ended up doing is I bought this Bluetooth adapter here, as you guys can see, which connects to the aux cord outlet right there. And then my phone connects to that, so that way I could connect with the Bluetooth and listen to music, and I could charge my phone at the same time instead of sacrificing either listening to music or charging my phone. The only problem is that I bought this damn phone holder, but it doesn't stick. It doesn't work. If you guys go on Amazon and look at this phone holder, don't buy it. Oh, wrong way. iPow. Don't buy it. It sucks. So yeah, I'm freaking sweating in here. Look at this. Right now I'm gonna see if I could record while I drive so you guys could hear the like how the car sounds. All right, so that phone holder sucks ass, man. So one thing about this car, I did get it for fairly cheap compared to like the price they're going for. But the reason why I got it for that cheap is because the guy didn't say anything about it, but I realized once I saw it, or once I went to go see the car. But it does have or not have, but it does need, but the valve cover gaskets do need to be replaced. I noticed that because, or not me, but my friend that went to go see the car with me, that is like someone mechanic noticed it, because we did see some oil. Let me put the windows up a bit. Some oil on the side of the engine or whatnot. So it doesn't need that, and then also doesn't have power steering. I don't know if the power steering pump failed already or what, but supposedly the guy that I bought it from took off the power steering fan to clean it up. I'm assuming it's because the valve cover gaskets, damn. Like I was saying, the valve cover gaskets are a little bit leaky. So it probably got onto the power steering fan, so he took it off to clean that. And I don't know if he disconnected the actual power steering pump itself or what, but me and my friend went ahead and jacked up the Mini Cooper once we got to my other friend's house because he had a jack, and we actually put that fan back on, and I still don't have no power steering. You see? So I don't know if the power steering pump failed or if he just like disconnected the actual power steering pump and we forgot to plug it in, or we didn't notice that he did, so and we didn't plug it in. Other than that, it's pretty much good. I'm gonna do a little pull right now so you guys can hear the supercharger. I actually love the supercharger sound. No power steering, but it's still manageable. Now let's see. I dropped my phone, man. I really wish I had a phone holder so I could record like, you know, the shift, but that shit don't work. Originally, I've been looking for another car for the past month because the Mustang is just too much gas. I understand it's a V8, but you know, I don't want to be driving the Mustang all day. One, because like I said, it's too much gas, and then two, I don't want to put too much miles on my Mustang. My Mustang is pretty good on the miles for its year. It has 112,000 miles, which isn't bad. When I bought it about 2 years ago, it had about 106,000 miles on it. So I put 6,000 miles in 2 years. But like I was saying, I've been looking for another car to buy, and originally I had two cars in mind. One of them being a 95 to 96 Honda Prelude. Preferably those 2 years because I like how the dash on those cars look, especially the 95 and 96. Because in 95 to 96, they make the dash out of the dash LCD. So it's pretty cool. I like how it looks. But the only problem with the Honda Preludes is if you want to find a 95 or 96, it's kind of hard. And then on top of that, if you do find one, it does need either needs like some body work that it's not too big, but it's still like not small either, or it needs some engine work. But then if you do find one that's in good condition, then people be asking for too much. I don't know what they've been smoking, but they be asking for like 6,000, and I'm not, honestly, I wasn't down to pay 6,000 for a mid-90s car, right? Unless it's like something like big, you know, like a Supra or something like that. I'll be headed down to pay 6,000 for that. Ooh, imagine. And then the other car I really wanted was a Mazda Miata, preferably a NA. But those NAs, oh my god, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people, but they be asking for too much. The Miatas, the cheapest one I found was 4,500, but it needed a new engine. And then I found another one for the same price, but it needed a new transmission. So it's like I'm gonna buy the car for 45, but then I'm gonna spend like, I don't know, like 1,500 for a new engine and the installment, maybe even more. And then if you do find one that's a good price, if you get lucky, the cheapest you'll be able to get it for, I'll say, is like 8,000, which again, not down to pay $8,000 for a 90s car. Not even my Mustang cost me 8,000. My Mustang cost me 4,000, but it was because it was state ref, and then I put an extra 2,000 to buy the parts, like the OEM parts I had to put back to stock, plus the labor work. So it's like, you know. So then this shop next to my uncle's shop actually buys like cars that are from like the auctions and fixes them up and sells them. He actually had 3 Miatas NA, and there was one that I specifically liked, but he didn't want to sell it because he said he was building it for himself. And then the other 2 were for his sister. One was for his sister, the other one was for his cousin. And then he had a Miata, which I was in like really like, oh, let me see it. But then my uncle told me that it was supercharged, and I was like, so then since it was supercharged, I actually went ahead and checked it out. Not that I don't like Mini Coopers, I actually like how they look, but it wasn't something I was in the market for. But I went ahead and test drove that Mini Cooper. That one was a 2006 Mini Cooper S, and I drove it and it was good. The only problem was that it was salvage, and then it had the clear coat. It had a lot of faded clear coat around the car, and since it was hit from the driver door, the guy did change the door, but he bought another one that still had a dent, and it wasn't nothing small, it was like a medium dent. And I was like, if I buy this car, I'm gonna have to fix that and also repaint it because the clear coat. So I went ahead and went on Facebook and OfferUp and just started looking for Mini Coopers, and I found this one, which was a pretty good price because it had all the things that I showed you guys. And on top of that, I paid the same amount of money for this car that I would pay for the other car, and this one is in salvage. And I'm also the 3rd owner. The guy I bought it from is the 2nd owner, and the 1st owner apparently is his friend. So then she sold it to him and he sold it to me, which makes me the 3rd owner, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the reason why I went ahead and bought the Mini Cooper. Hopefully you guys can hear me good because I have my mask. But that's the only reason why I bought the Mini Cooper. 1, because I needed a good gas saver. And 2, I heard it was supercharged and I was like, ooh. And then 3, after driving it, it's actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video because I gotta go to the gym right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I would really appreciate it if you guys would leave a like on the video and also subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. Right now we're at 414 subscribers, and if we could get to 500 by the end of next month, I would really appreciate it. I really want to get back into adding more stuff to the Mustang, but with the state that it has right now, I can't really do it because I can't drive it anywhere. My next step for the Mustang is to fix the cracks that I have on the bumper, like I showed you guys, and repaint it. But I can't do that until I fix the radiator because I can't drive the car that far. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.